Bulldogs and the Creekside Knights.
It's time for the district championship here on Schlick Sports. Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast battling it out for the crown and home field advantage in the upcoming regional state playoffs, and it is a big one for each of these teams. Flagler Palm Coast hasn't won district since 2015. They haven't been back since. Creekside won in 2016. Some heartbreak in the districts over the past few years. They are back with a chance to win it all. We'll be back right after this for the district championship coming up next.
And now, tonight's...
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below, watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but you didn't even know. Wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard.
Sends one back up the middle, into center field, heading to the plate is Busey, the throw from Morrell, not gonna make it, Creekside's got the lead. Bishop sends one high and deep down the left field line, that one's got a chance, it's gone! Grand slam, Michael Bishop!
Field number 16, Alex Calabro.
We are live. The Bulldogs and the Knights for the district title. Teams are being introduced, heading out to the field. We are just minutes away from first pitch here on Schlick Sports. Creekside looking for their first district championship since 2016. Flagler Palm Coast since 2015. The Knights make it back to the district championship after being walked off in the district championship 2 years ago against Fleming Island. Can they get the job done here at Atlantic Coast High School tonight? We're sending you down to the field now for the national anthem and first pitch coming up here on Schlick Sports.
Gentlemen, we now draw your attention to the American flag flying behind third base. Please stand and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And it is time to play ball here on Schlick Sports. Let's take a look at the teams and their alignments for this game. First up, The batting order for the Bulldogs, leading things off, Braden Stewart, followed by Dalton Roberts and Dalton Shell. The pitcher, Tristan Miller, batting cleanup tonight for Flagler Palm Coast. Cody Clymer in the 5 spot, the most dangerous bat in this lineup. Connor May batting 6, followed by the DH, Carson Fliss, Jesse Baher, and Kaysen Nobles. Taking a look at this team at the plate, they're batting .244 as a team, led by Cody Clymer, Dalton Shell, and Tristan Miller. Those are the names to look out for. They've scored 133 runs this year, almost 5 per game. They're good with runners in scoring position, batting .241 in that scenario. They've got a tough matchup ahead of them, however, in this game in the Creekside Knights. Taking a look at their alignment out on the field. In the outfield, Michael Bysham in left field, Andrew Kelly in center, Alex Calabro out in right for the Creekside Knights. Carson McFarland gets the start at third base with Will Busey at shortstop, Ty Martineau at second. Elias Hicks is at first, Gavin Strump behind the dish, and out on the mound, Roman Baselli. Taking a look at the numbers on Baselli this year, he's pitched 9 games, 4 of them he started. He only started 1 game in April against Bishop Snyder. The numbers on him this year are really good. 4-0 record, 120 ERA. He struck out 25 while walking 10. Opponents struggle against the lefty, and the junior opened up the season. Opening day, got the start here at Atlantic Coast. Now playing for the district championship. He's on the bump, right back where it all started for the Creekside Knights. As Baselli fires his final warm-up pitch, we are just about set to go. Here at Atlantic Coast, the weather at first pitch, 76 degrees, wind blowing at 6 miles an hour in from right field. The wind has been blowing out all tournament. We saw 2 home runs in Tuesday night's game. And Creekside and Bartram trailed Colt Myers and Michael Bysham, each going deep for their respective teams. Most likely, not going to see too much of that tonight with the wind blowing in. Don't think the ball will be carrying quite as well out here. As we get set to go, Baselli comes set, working out of the stretch. The junior is ready to go, facing Braden Stewart. And first pitch is grounded up the middle, fielded by Will Busey. Throw over to first, just in time for out number 1. So Stewart out on the first pitch of the game. Dalton Roberts up to the plate. Numbers on Roberts this year. The junior batting .191. Driven in 10 runs, though. He's been clutch up at the plate. Actually has more RBIs than he has hits. He's got 9 hits, 10 RBIs. As he takes the first pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Roberts, though, does get on base at a high mark, .391 on base percentage, which is really impressive considering the average is where it's at. So he takes a pitch low and in, 2-0. Gets the start out in right field tonight for the Bulldogs. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and miss. Late on the fastball. Baselli on the mound throws a fastball, curveball, and a changeup. Fastball, not too much velocity on it, low 80s. That one fouled away down the first base side. It gets results, though. A lot of soft contact. Struck out more batters than he has innings pitched, always a good sign in terms of success for guys out on the mound. And of course, the stat that jumps off the page at you, the ERA at 120. As Dalton Roberts works a good at-bat. Gets on first with a single up the middle. Andrew Kelly had a good effort on it, came in.
First baseman, number
Dive,
24,
couldn't get to it.
Dalton Shell.
So Dalton Shell to the plate with the runner on first. Shell this year batting .265, driven in 21 runs. And look out for Roberts over on first base. This is a team that likes to run on the base paths as the curveball misses inside. 1-0 pitch. That's blooped out past shortstop, down in the left center field gap. Bloop single for Dalton Shell. And the Bulldogs, some early life here in the first inning. Back-to-back singles. One away, and Tristan Miller to the plate. Exactly how they would have drawn this up. Miller batting .333. 10 RBIs on the season. He's got speed out on second base. Good chance to drive him in. The first inning of the district championship. Corners playing in for Creekside. Elias Hicks, Carson McFarland on the edge of the dirt. Trailing in towards the grass. Hicks now takes a step behind first place. After possibly expecting bunt. Miller fouls one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Baselli didn't allow an earned run in all of March. He was dominant out on the mound, allowed 4, however, in the month of April. Not a bad month for him, but not great either. ERA in the 380s. Pitched mostly out of relief. And there's a chance for a double play. Martineau got to it a little too late in the gap. Takes the out at first, and 2 gone. 2 in scoring position, however, for Cody Clymer.
Now 2 down. That brings up the shortstop, number 1. Cody
Clymer, a junior. Top hitter on this team, batting .373. Gets on base over half the time at .543. Driven in 12 runs this year. Got a good eye up at the plate, and he takes a ball to start off the plate appearance. Second pitch fouled back, a ball and a strike on Cody Clymer. Each of these teams had quite the games to get this point. In the district semifinals, 2 really good games. Flagler upsetting Sandalwood, the 2 seed, and took an early 4-0 lead. The Saints fought back, had chances to tie, even take the lead in that game as Will Busey throw to first a little high. Elias Hicks hops up, brings it down, steps on the bag in time for out number 3. Nice defensive save at first base to get out of the inning. The Bulldogs get 2 into scoring position, leave them both on the base paths. Heading into the bottom of the first chance for Creekside coming up next. Tie ball game at 0-0 after half an inning.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Bottom of the first here on Schlick Sports. 0-0 our score. Flagler threatened in that first inning, got 2 into scoring position. Couldn't get 1 home though, and Creekside now coming up to the plate after putting up 11 Tuesday night against the Bartram Trail Bears. Taking a look at the batting order, mostly the same, just the 3-4 spots flip from that district semifinal. Andrew Kelly leads things off, followed by Ty Martineau and Carson McFarland. Sean Ashenfelder in the cleanup role for the Knights, followed by Gavin Strump and Michael Bysham. Alex Calabro batting 7th, and Elias Hicks and Will Busey 8-9. 6 for 6 Tuesday night in terms of getting on base. I say they won them that game as Kelly takes a strike. The two of them scored 4 of the Knights' 11 runs in that game. Elias Hicks often started those rallies. That's what I'm looking for in tonight's game. As diving out in left center and making the catch is Jesse Baher. Wow! That looked like it was down for at least one base. Andrew Kelly has got a lot of speed on the base paths. What an effort by the left fielder Baher, coming in, traveling a great distance. Full extension, diving out in the air, makes the play for out number 1. Ty Martineau now up to the plate for Creekside. 1 for 3 with an RBI. In the district semifinals on the season, Martineau batting .212, had a real good month of April. Up at the plate after really struggling to get going in March. Was about the only Knight, one of 3, to have a good, solid month of April. Overall, as a team, they hit 188. Going 2-6 that month, but all those hits they couldn't get. Kind of coming back here in that last game, making a lot of contact at the plate and driving runners in. Had 6 2-out RBIs. This Martineau makes good contact, takes a hop in front of the shortstop Clymer. Able to make the play for out number 2. Carson McFarland up to the dish for Creekside.
Baseman number 19, Carson McFarland.
McFarland having a fantastic year, batting .328, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs for the junior. Trying to get something started in the bottom of the first after the first 2 men down in order. Nothing the score. Bottom of the first inning. Full windup from Miller on the mound. Low ball 2. Tristan Miller out there, the pitcher for Flagler Palm Coast. He's pitched in 5 games, started all of them. 20 innings pitched, got a 2-3 record and an ERA at .450. He's had struggles at times this year, but gets a 1-2-3 inning to start off the district championship. We're scoreless after 1. Back for the top of the second on Schlick Sports.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here to Atlantic Coast High School. Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast facing off in the district championship. Each of these teams
Center fielder number 6,
looking for their first district title in a while. Both of them, though, have had different paths to get this point. Flagler this season, under first-year head coach Kyle Marsh, have kind of taken a big step. First winning season since 2015 for them. That was their district title season. They haven't been back since. Marsh became head coach last summer for this team. Played high school ball at Spruce Creek, where he actually had one of the better seasons pitching you're going to find sophomore year posted an 11-0 record, 0.35 ERA, had a pair of no-hitters, and led his team to a state championship. Now, open lead Flagler to a district title in his first year as head coach, clinched a spot in the state playoffs. It's 0-0 in the top of the second inning between the Bulldogs and the Creekside Knights. Connor May at the plate, after fouling that one off, finds himself in a 1-2 count against Roman Baselli. The Bulldogs got 2 into scoring position to start this game off. Couldn't get either of them home after back-to-back singles. Baselli fires, misses his ball too. The key for Baselli is getting the leadoff man out. In this game, always huge for any pitcher, but he gets the leadoff man, May, swinging here, chasing the curveball in the dirt. Baselli,
Now with one down, that brings
for
up
his
today's
approach,
DA,
getting that
number
leadoff
11,
guy
Carson
off,
Bliss.
getting it out, not without having anyone on the base paths. Absolutely huge for his success. He's gotten the leadoff man out heading into the night in 15 of the 23 innings he's pitched. Seems to struggle when a guy gets on early. Is that one a comebacker off the ankle of Baselli? The throw to first, not in time, and now attention turns back to the junior lefty on the mound. Darren Lester immediately out to check on him. He hobbled off the mound after initial contact. Smiles seems to be fine. I'm not sure if that got his plant foot or his push off. They're going to have him throw a pitch or two out on the mound. Baselli seems to be insisting he's fine. Be a big blow for Creekside, as they want him to go a few innings in this ball game. So Baselli throws a couple pitches. Coach is giving the all clear. Jesse Baher up to the plate after making an incredible catch out in left field in the bottom of the first inning. Kept the leadoff man off base, and now at the plate with 1 out and 1 on in the top of the second. First pitch of the AB misses in the dirt, low and away. Baher this season batting .250, on base percentage up at .442. Been good on the mound, mostly out of relief this season. Way out in front of the second pitch of the at-bat. Swinging strike one. After a long pause and look over at first, the curveball finds the edge of the zone from Baselli. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on first for the Bulldogs in the top of the second inning. 0-0 ball game. Baher and the Bulldogs looking to change that. Got Kason Nobles in the top of the lineup coming up after Baher. Baselli looking for a quick inning after seeing 5 batters in the first. Full count on Jesse Baher. Fought back from a 1-2 spot. Set at the chest. Long pause and the pitch. Got him! Look at it, strike 3. Went back to the curveball on the outer edge. Got him looking at it for strike 2. Goes back and gets the call for out number 2. Kason Nobles to the plate now. The freshman is batting .231 this year. Right here sends one out to short. Busey Fields gets the force at second. for out number 3. After a long first, Baselli makes quick work here in the second inning, heading into the bottom half of the second. 0-0 our score between Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Bottom of the second inning on Schlick Sports, and Tristan Miller worked so fast in that first inning, we didn't really get a chance to take a look at this Bulldogs defense, and Miller threw just 9 pitches in that first inning. 1-2-3 shutdown frame. Miller on the season pitched 5 games, started all of them. 20 innings pitched with a 2-3 record. 4.50 ERA for the lefty. Opponents hitting .291 against him. He struck out 21, walking 11. He's struggled at times this year, only gone more than 4 innings one time. Defensive alignment behind him for the Bulldogs. Jesse Baher in left, Connor May in center, Dalton Roberts out in right. On the infield, Braden Stewart in the hot corner. Across the diamond at first, Dalton Shell. Casey Noble's the second baseman, Cody Clymer at short, Thomas Seeley behind the plate, and Tristan Miller out on the mound as he fires a curveball that misses to Sean Aschenfelder. 1-0. Aschenfelder Tuesday night made his return off of an injury in the DH spot where he'll be for the rest of the season. He takes a pitch low, drove in 4 runs in that game, including the go-ahead 2-run single in the 6th. Aschenfelder on the season been fantastic at the plate. Takes another pitch, 3-0. 339 batting average, OPS at 992. 1 home run, 11 RBIs. Just looking to get on base here. Full windup. And a changeup had Aschenfelder way out in front. 3 balls and a strike on him now. 0-0 our score, bottom of the second inning. Creekside up at the plate. Aschenfelder thought he walked. That outer half has been kind of extended tonight. Baselli got a few calls in the top of the second. Going to have to protect the outer part of the plate. The hitter's quickly learning early on in this game. Full count. Aschenfelder line drive right at the third baseman, Stewart. And there's out number 1.
Now with 1 down, that brings up the catcher, number 13.
1 away, and Gavin Strump walking up to the plate. Strump was talking to before the game. He was like, man, my on-base percentage must be getting up there. After getting on base all 4 times last night, 2 for 2, hit by pitch and a walk. On-base percentage now at .442. Catcher been consistently good up at the plate and behind it this year. Another pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes on Gavin Strump. With 1 gone in the second. Creekside making a lot of contact at the plate. Some great defense behind Miller. Has kept everyone off base. Strump thought he had ball 4 there. Pitch catches the knees, 3-1. Next pitch. Strump swings and misses, full count. Michael Bysham on deck. Payoff pitch. Foul back. We'll do it again. Again, the 3-2. Again popped up, foul ground. Could stay in, could be going out. It does go out, bounces on top of the Knights dugout. Now pitch number 8 of the plate appearance coming up next. Full windup, the 3-2, under it is Strump. Swung on and missed, strike 3. After a long 8-pitch at-bat, Miller gets out number 2, and up comes Michael Bisham. Fresh off of a night that could very well break him out of his slump, had a double-digit hit streak in March. After injury, didn't record a hit in April, but talk about clutch. That's what he does at the plate. Grand slam last night to put the, Tuesday night to put the game away. Right here, he grounds out the second 1-2-3 inning from Tristan Miller. Heading into the third, we're scoreless on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Take a look there at the Flagler Palm Coast Bulldogs. Coming out of nowhere, making a great run here in the district playoffs. Came to Atlantic Coast, who's got home field advantage here in the district tournament. They came in, beat them 15-5 Tuesday. Sandalwood, they held off just long enough to win 5-3. Held on to an early 4-0 lead, despite Sandalwood's best attempts. Advanced to their first district championship game since 2015, which they ended up winning their last winning season. Top of the order up in the top of the third. Braden Stewart at the plate. So the 0-1 misses low. Ball and a strike. Roman Baselli out for his third inning of work. Allowed 3 hits so far, but kept runs off the scoreboard. Stewart, his first time out, grounded out to shortstop. On the season, came in batting .275. 1-2, back up the middle. Busey gloves it, throw to first. Got him! 1 away. Great play up the middle from Will Busey, normally a third baseman, moving over to shortstop here in the district playoffs. First time he's played there as a Creekside Knight, I believe. With Ashenfelder unable to play out on the field. They've got Busey at short and shows off the leather there, makes a good throw over to first for out number 1. Dalton Roberts now up. He singled in the first, way out in front of the first pitch. First strike, number 1. Oh and 1. Fastball fouled away. 0 and 2. Oh, 2 count. 1 away in the third inning. 0-2 pitches, misses up and away. 1-2. Next pitch misses low and in. Mentioned this Flagler Palm Coast team with their first-year head coach, Kyle Marsh. Had a great high school career, went on to play collegiately at UCF and Embry-Riddle. Batted .303 with the UCF Knights, appearing in 7 games on the mound. Speaking of on the mound, another strikeout for Roman Baselli, third of the game. Out number 2 in the third, and up comes Dalton Shell.
First baseman number 24, Dalton Shell.
Marsh hit .351 at Embry-Riddle. Nice two-way player in college and finished his collegiate career in 2019. Gets his first head coaching job this summer and has turned this program around, got him back on track. Flagler Palm Coast is tied with Creekside. Still searching for our first run in the top of the third. Swung on and missed. 1-1 on Dalton Shell. Out of the stretch. Pitch misses in. 2 balls and a strike now. Two gone in the top of the third. Fastball just below the zone. 3-1 count. Shell back in the first, singled. Senior on this team leads the team in RBIs of 21. Also a threat to steal on the base paths. Got 8 stolen bases this season, one of 60. Or this 67, excuse me. This Flagler Palm Coast team. Full count. With 2 gone, that one popped up on the infield. Carson McFarland calls for it at third and makes the catch to retire to the side. 1-2-3 inning for Roman Baselli. Ends with a pop out to third, heading in to the bottom of the third inning. It's 0-0 between Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast. You're listening to Creekside Baseball on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Off the bottom of the third for the Creekside Knights. Tonight's right fielder.
Bottom of the third inning. 7-8-9 due up for Creekside. They have been set down in order by Tristan Miller on the bump for Flagler Palm Coast. 0-0. The bottom of the third inning. Calabro, Hicks, Busey trying to kickstart this Knights offense. As Calabro chases outside for strike 1. Quickly 2 strikes on Calabro. Just 25 pitches so far for Tristan Miller. Been efficient on the mound. Might have a result here in 3 pitches. High behind third base, the shortstop Clymer makes the play. 1 gone in the inning, and up comes Elias Hicks.
Now with 1 down, that brings up the first baseman, number 24.
Hicks Tuesday night against Bartram Trail. 2 for 2 with a walk, scored twice. Transfer from St. John's Country Day, senior first baseman. On-base percentage has been high for him all year, but the hits starting to come along when it matters most for Creekside late in this season. Big-time boost for the Creekside offense. On-base percentage nearly at 400, OPS at 613. Two strikes on Elias Hicks. The pitch. Swung on and missed. There's strike 2. First pitch was a ball. Ball and 2 strikes on the senior. 1 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Tristan Miller dealing so far. Looking to set down 8 straight to start the game. He misses low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Lined into right center field. Base hit for Hicks. Rounding first, the center fielder May collects. Base hit for Elias Hicks. The Knights in business. They got a base runner.
Next up for the Knights, shortstop.
So
number
1
3,
gone, and up comes Will
Busey.
Busey. I mentioned this is where the Knights won the ball game against Bartram Trail. These bottom 2 guys, Busey and Hicks, combined 6 for 6 getting on base, scored 4 runs out there. Started a string of rallies for him as Busey way out in front on the first pitch, strike 1. But having those 2 guys at the bottom of the order getting on base the way they did, absolutely huge for this team, where the bottom of the order had been of a struggle and an issue for them for much of the second half of the season. Busey thought about swinging, instead holds up and takes a pitch inside, 1-1. A ball and a strike, runner on first, 1 away as the pitch gets away from the catcher, Seeley. Picks up the ball behind the plate, but not before Hicks advances into scoring position on second base. 2-1 count on Will Busey. Andrew Kelly and the top of the order coming up after Will. Busey was red hot to start the year. Cooled off for a long while. Got a few hits in the past couple games, however. Takes a pitch low. He's bumped that average back up to 200. On base percentage at 390. 2 for 2 with a double and a single yesterday. Osa walked. I keep saying yesterday, Tuesday night. Wednesday went by pretty fast. As Busey sends that one into center field. Hicks rounding third, puts up the stop sign. Chris King holds his man. Runners at the corners. Still 1 gone. And up comes Andrew Kelly.
Next up for the Knights, center fielder number 10, Andrew Kelly.
Kelly sent one into the left center field cap. His first time up, Jesse Baher made a great play on the ball. Diving catch to rob Kelly of a hit. Runners on first and third for Creekside. Looking to strike first in the district championship. Scoreless in the bottom of the third. 1 away. Miller looking for a strikeout or a double play. First pitch up high, ball 1. Third baseman Stewart in on the grass, trying to protect against the bunt. 1-0. Kelly does show bunt. Pitch way inside. 2-0. Hicks gets a big lead off of third base. Stewart not holding him close. Kelly shows bunt, pops it up in front of the plate. Seeley makes the catch, 2 gone. Big time missed opportunity for Creekside right there. Kelly pops up the bunt, now 2 gone. 2 on, runners at the corners. Tie game, scoreless in the bottom of the third. Ty Martineau up to the dish. Make good contact, send it out to shortstop. Clymer made a good play on it. Got the out. Can Martineau deliver in the bottom of the third and get the Knights on the scoreboard? First pitch is a curveball, called strike. Cut back down, caught the edge of the zone. 0-1. Runner on first goes. Pitch gets away from the catcher, Seeley. He doesn't know where it is. Elias Hicks stayed put over at third base. Didn't want to risk him getting thrown out at home. Busey advances to second, so 2 in scoring position for Creekside. 1-1 count on Ty Martineau. Oh, did he call that a strike? Oh. So, 0-2 count. Don't know what happened there. 2 in scoring position and 2 strikes on Martineau. Did the catcher just drop the ball? No. Huh. Oh, 2. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carson McFarland on deck for Creekside. Should it get that far? One, 2. In the dirt, Seeley again searching for it. Collects 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count back even for Ty Martineau. Drove in a run on a single in his last game. Also in the third inning. The 2-2. In the air, on the right field side, fighting the sun. Roberts hauls it in for out number 3. Tristan Miller works out of the jam. Creekside get 2 into scoring position. Leave them stranded heading into the top of the 4th. Still, zeros on the scoreboard between Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993.
Top of the 4th inning between Creekside and Flagler Palm
Leading off the
Coast.
top of the 4th for the Bulldogs.
Heart of the order
Pitcher
coming
number
up for the
14,
Bulldogs.
Tristan
Miller, Clymer, May. Looking to do some damage after escaping the threat from Creekside in the bottom of the 3rd with 1 out. Hicks singled, Busey singled. With 1 out, the Knights had 2 on, runners at the corners, and then Kelly popped out on a bunt. Busey advanced into scoring position on a wild pitch, but Martineau could not drive him in. Miller tries to catch him off guard, showing bunt and fouling it off on the first pitch. 0-1. Still scoreless in the district championship. Got a pitcher's duel going on. Good amount of hits, 5 between the two teams through 3 innings. 2 for Creekside and 3 for the Bulldogs. We've gotten 4 runners into scoring position. Each of these teams just 1 base hit away. That curveball just misses inside. 2-1. Tap foul, 2 strikes on Tristan Miller. Grounded out to second. Back in the 1st. Trying to help himself out on the mound. Two. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 4 strikeouts now for Roman Baselli.
Now with 1 down, that brings
Seeming
up
to
the
settle in a
shortstop,
little
number
bit.
1, Cody Clymer.
These past couple innings, 1 gone in the 4th. Don't want to speak too soon, though, as we got Clymer and May coming up. Clymer hitting .373 heading into the night, and May's got 14 RBIs. Curveball outside and misses. Ball 1. Clymer at the plate has walked 27 times. Fouled it off his foot right there. 1-1. But he walks almost 30% of the time at the plate. Good eye, works good at bats. 1-1 count on him here. Ball and a strike, 1 gone in the 4th. Clymer takes a ball low, or a late called strike. They're going to say he went on the swing. Check swing called strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes on Cody Clymer. The 2-2 pitch. Lined over the head of Carson McFarland into left field, down for a base hit. Runner on with 1 out. And up comes Connor May. Look for Clymer to be on the move at some point in this at-bat. 11 stolen bases. Has been picked off 4 times out on the base paths. So got to watch himself out on first base. Aggressive base running team, 67 for 87, stealing bases. Runner stays put here on the first pitch as May takes ball 1. One ball, no strikes. May shows bunt, pulls back as it gets past the catcher Strump. Still chasing it down by the Creekside dugout. He collects. Into scoring position goes Clymer. Pitch was called a ball outside. 2-0. I mentioned during Clymer's at-bat, May has got 14 RBIs this season. 740 OPS. Dangerous situation for Roman Baselli. The man on deck singled as well back in the second. That one back up the middle. Off the glove of Busey. Recollects, throws to first. Not in time. That'll be an error up the middle on Will Busey. Runners at the corners. One away. Carson Fliss, the DH, now at the plate.
Now batting for the Bulldogs.
Creekside had this exact same scenario in the bottom of the third. There's runners at the corners. One away. Tristan Miller on the mound was able to get Andrew Kelly to pop out on a bump and get a fly out from Ty Martineau. Now, let's see what Flagler can do at the exact same scenario. Can they come through? It looks like you're not going to need too many runs to win this game. Each of these offenses have been close at times. Infield in for Creekside except for the shortstop, Busey. Sitting back. As Elias Hicks now goes to cover Carson May at first base, or excuse me, Connor May. Baselli just misses on the first pitch. Ball one low. 1-0. One-0 pitch, swung on and missed, low and away. Ball and a strike. Fliss at the plate this season, batting .260. He's driven in 13. Ball and a strike. One out in the top of the fourth. Scoreless ball game. Caught in a pickle, Connor May. Throw goes to third. Both runners now in scoring position for the Bulldogs. Everyone on the infield in for Creekside. The third pitch catches the zone. Ball and 2 strikes. One-two. Swung on and it's strike 3. Big time strikeout for Roman Baselli. 2 gone. Jesse Bauer to the plate.
Brings up the left fielder, number 8, Jesse Bauer.
Is announced Jesse Bauer. It's spelled B-A-U-H, excuse me, G-H-E-R. So you tell me in the chat. He pops the first pitch up. Foul ground, Strump in pursuit by the Creekside dugout. Makes the catch! Roman Baselli escapes the jam. Heading into the bottom of the fourth. Still nothing on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Welcome back here to Atlantic Coast High School. Bottom of the 4th inning, scoreless game between the Flagler Palm Coast Bulldogs and the Creekside Knights, looking for a district championship. Each of these teams haven't won for quite some time. 7 years for Creekside, 8 for Flagler Palm Coast. 3-4-5 due up for Creekside. McFarland got a 2-0 count after that pitch misses. Covered Flagler early on in the game and how they're kind of making their way back after some tough years as McFarland pops that one out. Shortstop calling for it. Clymer makes the catch. One gone. Sean Aschenfelder coming up to the plate for Creekside.
The designated hitter, number 20, Sean Aschenfelder.
Creekside has had some really good years since their last district championship, even made it to a state Final Four. However, the districts haven't been too kind for him. 2019 eliminated by Bartram Trail in the district semifinals as Aschenfelder slashes one into left field. Takes a big trip around first, comes back with a one-out single. Up comes Gavin Strump. In 2021, it looked like they were going to win, but they were holding on against Fleming Island for quite some time, but lost on the road at Fleming Island in a really good ball game. Lost in a walk-off to end their season, I believe. Not sure. Can't recall if that was the district championship or the regional playoff game rematch. I believe it was the rematch because Frida was out of gas. Could be wrong. Some good matchups with them that year. Lost in the district championship. That team went 16-12 that year, full of some big names. Multiple D1 players, including Colby Frida, who's now a pitcher at Kentucky. And last year, after they struggled, they were on a good run at the end of the season. Upset Oakleaf in round 1, and then had Sandalwood were leading late in the game, but after the Saints put up a couple runs in the bottom of the 6th to take the lead, brought in Dakota Stone, who's now at JAU, and sealed the deal, knocking Creekside out in the district semifinals. The Knights find themselves back in the district championship. As the runner goes, Aschenfelder on the move. He's in with his 22nd stolen base of the season. It was a called strike at the plate. 1-1 on Gavin Strump. There's a runner in scoring position with one away in the bottom of the 4th. 1 ball, 1 strike on the catcher. Strump's had some big-time knocks this season. Can you get one here? Under that pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Tristan Miller. These pitchers, Baselli and Miller, these lefties have worked out of some tough situations so far. Can Miller get out of another? The speedy Aschenfelder out at second. And the clutch hitter, Michael Bysham, drove in 5 runs Tuesday against Bartram Trail. Hit a go-ahead home run in the 3rd game of the season against Florida Christian. Walked it off against Sandalwood to win the 42 Classic over spring break as Sean Aschenfelder takes 3rd. Bysham takes strike 1. He's come up in big spots for the Knights all season with 2 outs. The go-ahead run standing 90 feet away. Can he do it again? 0-1. Paints the black. Strike 2. Miller needs 1 more strike to get out of the inning. See if he gives him something to chase. Curveball. In the dirt. Bounces off the plate. Seeley keeps it in front of him, though. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Foul ground behind the plate, out of play. Big news coming out of Creekside. Congratulations to the Creekside varsity softball team. District champions, 9-1 win over Mandarin. The team captures the district championship on their home field. Big news for them in the school. 1-2 to Bisham. That pitch low and in. The baseball team trying to get a district championship on the same night. Ashenfelder on third. 2 gone, bottom of the 4th inning. Nothing, the score. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Michael Bisham. Here comes the pitch. Cold strike 3 at the knees. He throws Bisham for a cold strike 3. Heading into the top of the 5th. Still 2 goose eggs up on the scoreboard. We got a good one. Don't go anywhere. Here on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Top of the 5th inning now on Schlick Sports. Still nothing between Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast for the district championship. This game going fast, just past 1 hour. We've gotten through 4 innings, a pitcher's duel going on. Each team has had their opportunities to drive in some runs. Quite a few runners into scoring position in this game. Over 5, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runners into scoring position for each of these teams, 3 on each side. No runs for either side. Each of these starters, Tristan Miller, Roman Baselli, have fought hard. Got some shutouts going. 9-1-2 due up for the Bulldogs. Case and Nobles leading things off. Got a 1-0 count. Takes a pitch just outside. 2-0. Feel like you look at a nothing ball game, and most of the time, with the way this game has gone, just 0-0-0-0. 1 run is normally enough to win it. But I feel like each of these teams are just so close to get one across that it's going to take at least 2. And especially as these starters start losing gas and you have to get into the bullpen. Flagler Palm Coast, their depth stretched a little thinner than Creekside's. You'd think it would favor the Knights, but momentum definitely in the Bulldogs' favor. I just feel like so far in the game, they've been closer, they've threatened more, they've looked the better team so far. Full count. Foul back. Noble stays alive. Payoff pitch. Popped up, foul ground, out of play. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Kason Nobles, working a great AB. And the pitch hits him, ball 4. Nobles takes first base.
The Bulldogs are back to the top of the order.
Braden
Third baseman,
Stewart,
number 7,
0 for 2
Braden
so
Stewart.
far in this one. You feel like he's due. Been really good at the plate all year. Just looking to advance the runner in this situation. Two ground outs to short. Busey made a really good play, taking a hit away from him back in the 3rd. A 1 count. Bounced out to 2nd. Martineau gloves, flips to Busey for 1 throw to 1st. Not in time, beat him by a step. Good call and a close play over at first base. Stewart
Now with 1 away, that
reaches
brings up
on
the
a
right
fielder's
field, number
choice.
12, Dalton Roberts.
And up comes Dalton Roberts. 1 for 2. Single and a strikeout for him. 1 gone in the top of the 5th. Pickoff move. Back in plenty of time, Stewart. Time called. Sun starting to make it set. Down the 3rd base side, full moon starting to show behind the football stadium on the 1st base side. Roberts takes a ball up and away, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 on, 1 out. Ground ball out to 2nd. This could be 2. Martineau to Busey to Hicks for out number 3. Roman Baselli escapes another one. Heading into the bottom of the 5th. Still 0-0 on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Take a look at the full moon past the football stadium here at Atlantic Coast High School. Starting to come up opposite of the sunset down the 3rd base side. Great crowd out here at Atlantic Coast taking in the 2023 District Championship between Creekside and Flagler Palm Coast. It's anybody's game right now. 0-0, bottom of the 5th. 7-8-9 due up for the Creekside Knights. Calabro, Hicks, Busey. As the Knights search for the first run of the game, each of these teams have scratched the surface. They're 1 hit away. Still, 0-0, however. As Calabro awaits the 2nd pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it off, 1-1 now. Creekside has recorded 3 hits in this game. 1 from Elias Hicks, 1 from Will Busey, and 1 from Sean Ashenfelder. Second time through the order. Hasn't done Creekside any more favors. Still, for the most part, being shut down. They've gotten runners on in the last couple innings. All of them have gotten into scoring position. Calabro under it, and in on the hands, he pops it up down the first base side, making the catch as Miller 1 away. 1 gone, and Elias Hicks to the plate.
Now with 1 down, that brings up the first baseman, number 24.
Hicks and
Elias
Busey
Hicks.
have come up big for Creekside this district tournament. Back-to-back singles. Created a really good opportunity for the Knights in the third that they could not capitalize on. See if they can try to put one again together in the 5th. After the pitch low, the 1-0. Called strike on the inside edge. Hicks looked back at the umpire for a second, wondering about the call. Just painted the black. Good pitch from Miller. Next one bounced over to first. Shell flips to Miller for out number 2.
Now
2
with
gone
down,
in the
that
bottom of the
brings
5th.
shortstop, number 3.
Will Busey up
Will
to the
Busey.
plate for Creekside. Miller set the Knights down 1-2-3 in the first and second innings. They've been able to record a hit in each of the last 2. None have come back to bite Miller. Got a chance to set him down 1-2-3 again right here. Gets a strike past Busey. This is the first time Miller has gone more than 4 innings in quite a while. He's only done it once this season, but he's showing up when it matters most for this team. Oh-2. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes on Will Busey. His last start, he went more than 5 innings. Was on March 23rd, went 6. Low and away, 2-2. He went 6 innings through 100 pitches. Got the win while allowing 2 runs on 6 hits. Struck out 5 on walking 2. Best performance of the season so far for him as the lefty misses low. Full count on Will Busey. Can he make it through 5 without a scratch? The 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3. Down go the Knights. Still nothing. Heading into the top of the 6th.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Leading off.
Take a look there at Roman Baselli out on the mound.
24,
5 innings,
Shell.
4 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts, no walks for the junior in tonight's game. Rolling on the mound, he's escaped some situations. 6 runners left on base for Flagler Pond Coast in tonight's game. 3 of them left on in scoring position. And a stat I'd written down in the scorebook heading into the night. Opponents hit 205 against Baselli, but he clutches up out on the mound. That average drops to 103 with runners in scoring position. He's got to get through this tough part of the order again in the 6th inning. That one's driven down the right field line. Danger, it's a one-hopper off the wall. Digging for second, Dalton Shell. And he'll get in there standing. Leadoff double in the top of the 6th. Strikes the Karate Kid pose in a flex out on second base. He is fired
Now
up.
batting for the Bulldogs. Pitcher number 14.
As we get
Tristan
started in the top of the 6th. Still nothing. He gets pinched, run 4. Waving. Trying to get a crowd in the dugout into it. Can Baselli escape another jam? Out on the pitcher's mound. Tristan Miller, the opposing pitcher. Batting cleanup today, 0 for 2. He can give himself the lead right here with a single up the middle. First pitch misses. Ball 1. Miller shows bunt. Squares up, gets it down the third base side. Baselli fields, spins around, throw to first. Not in time. Runners at the corners, nobody out. The throw had Martineau come up off the bag. I don't think it beat him anyways. Runners on first and third. Nobody out. Out comes Chris King to talk to his pitcher. Doesn't look like this is a pitching change. Cody Clymer coming up to the plate, the most dangerous hitter in this Flagler lineup. Just looking to limit the damage. Get a play at the plate, infield.
Now batting for the Bulldogs.
Will be in for
Shortstop
the
number
most
1,
part for
Cody
Creekside.
Clymer.
The second and third baseman will be. Busey has to play back at short with the runner on first, and Elias Hicks keeping him close for the pickoff move
Hitting
at
the game
first
on the
base.
bases. Number 20, Logan Schutte.
Logan Schutte in running on the bases. The sophomore, and pinch the courtesy runner over on third, Wyatt Reynolds. Clymer takes strike 1. 1 for 2, singled in the 4th. Still nothing. Top of the 6th. Cody Clymer could change that right here. Ground ball to third. McFarland fields, throws across the diamond, gets the out at first. No, he came off the bag. They're saying he came off the bag. Oh my. All right, let's see it. He had a call just like this yesterday. Oh my. So his foot initially came off the bag, but he got it back on before he reached the base. That is a... Oh my God.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, center fielder number 6, Connor Mann.
There's a call like this that went against Flagler in the Sandowa game on Tuesday. where they said Flagler's first baseman came off the bag, where in fact he did not. Right there, Hicks' his foot came off the bag initially. He got it back on, though. Good step before the runner got there. And just again, a very big missed call that could cost Creekside big time. Infield in for the Knights. Bases loaded, nobody out. There's strike one on Connor May. Excuse me, strike two as he fouled the first pitch off on the bunt. Oh, 2. Hit him, and a run will score. And that will be it. For Roman Baselli. So after the missed call that loaded the bases, May is hit, and that leads to a run scoring. 1-0 Flagler Palm Coast when we return.
For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down
I just want to be
payment
100%
assistance,
sure before
or
I
are
bash
looking
him
to
on air
invest in
again.
real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA,
Ladies and
VA,
gentlemen, your attention,
conventional,
please.
and
Now
jumbo
pitching for the
loans are
Creekside
just a few of the things
Number
Troy
2,
Silhan
Logan
and Bank of England
Dupre.
Mortgage can help
Oh
you with.
my.
Give Troy a call today, 904-217-9489.
Yeah.
Bank of
Against
England
that, too.
Mortgage. It's more than loans, it's people.
What is it with the umpires this tournament, man?
That is just terrible in general.
Yeah. I can't believe, like, that game Tuesday was just awful both ways. Like, it's unbelievable. Welcome back here on Schlick Sports. We're back, bases loaded, a run in, and
Stepping up to
nobody
the plate
out
for the
after a
Bulldogs,
big-time
the
missed
designated
call
hitter,
at
number
first
11,
base. I went back
Carson
during the
Flips.
break and watched it back, and half speed shows. Even you can see it at full speed, but the call was Hicks's foot came off the bag, which led to him being safe. And the reason this is so big is Hicks did get his foot back on the bag a good step before he got on the base. It was a clear out. The base is now loaded, and then a hit by pitch would mean no run scores if the call is made correctly and there's one out. Bases do become loaded. Now a run is in, and Flagler's got the lead in the top of the 6th. In relief, Logan Dupre. He gets a pop-up coming in. Calabro makes the catch on the infield. What an effort. Round number 1. Oh, no.
Now with one down, that brings up the left fielder number 8.
Sounds like I got my
Jesse
first
Bauer.
hot mic scenario. Don't think I said anything too bad, so. Apologies. Jesse Bauer
Stepping up to
gonna
the
be
plate
pinch
the
hit
Bulldogs,
for
number
by
10, Aiden Normandin.
Aiden Normandin, the sophomore. 0 for 12, has driven in a run though. Bases loaded, one gone now. Showed bunt, pulled back. Ball 1. Bases loaded. 1 out and a 1-0 count. Next pitch misses, low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch just misses on the inside part. That's a call that goes either way, but you want that on the mound. It's now 3-0. The scoreboard actually called it a strike. And there's strike one. Three balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. A very close pitch. Called ball four. Walks him in. Now 2-0. Pitch just lowing in on the knees. Misses and it walks in a run. 2-0. Flagler, Palm Coast.
Now batting for the Bulldogs,
Strike
second
one
baseman
on
number 9.
Kason Nobles now. That one sent high and deep to center field. Backtracking Kelly. It's off the wall. 1 run will score. Rounding third. Here come 2. Throw to the plate. Not going to get either. 5-0. Flagler, Palm Coast. It's a double for Kason Nobles. Drives in 3. 5-0. Back to the top of the order and Braden Stewart. Dupre will exit, but the damage has been done. Time now for another pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. 1 gone in the 6th. It's 5-0. Bulldogs over the Knights.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Welcome back here. 5-0. 1 out in at the top of the 6th. Runner in scoring position, Kason Nobles, coming off of a 3-run double. 5-0 in the district championship. Flagler, Palm Coast has jumped out to a lead. Drew Herbst in relief.
Braden Stewart.
The pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. In 12 appearances, he's pitched in 12 innings. 2-0 record with a 2.33 ERA. Doesn't walk any batters. Has struck out 18. Just 2 walks for him this season. Controls the ball, forces soft contact. Needs a couple outs here against the top of the order. Stewart and Roberts coming up. Curveball just misses, ball 1. During the break, I was kind of sitting here like, oh no, this one's probably over. And I've got a few players from Bartram Trail behind me. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't say that. One. Creekside got to get a couple outs here, and they got to get the offense rolling. Good news for them, they got the top of the order coming up. One Stewart. It's called strike 2. A ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. 5 in on the inning. There's 1 out to second. Glove by Martineau off the hop. Throws to first for out number 2. So the Knights get Stewart. Runner Nobles does advance to third.
Pinch hitting for the Bulldogs. Number 5, Jace Pascarillo.
Jace Pascarillo in to hit for Dalton Roberts. Oh, 1 count, and they call a balk on Andrew Herbst. 6-0. Flagler Palm Coast. Six nothing Bulldogs. 6th run, 6th inning. Knights get a taste of their own medicine. Tuesday night, 6th run, 6th inning for them led to the victory. Now down by 6. They got to pull some similar magic here. 1-1 on Pascarillo. And it hit him. This one quickly getting away from the Knights. Dalton Shell coming up to the plate.
Next up for the Bulldogs, first baseman number 24, Dalton Shell.
Let's go, Shell. Stay hot, kid. Let's go, D-Shell.
Two gone, runner on first, 6-0 ball game. As a curveball misses high. They've now batted around this inning. Back to where we started. Shell doubled to lead things off. And that was the turning point in this ball game. Came back to the dugout, fired up. Quickly scored a run soon after. Nasty curveball there into the zone, 2-1. Bounced into right. Base hit for Shell. And they just keep adding on. Time called, out comes Chris King. Looks like Jackson Harding coming in to pitch. Pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Coming up on Schlick Sports.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993.
Welcome back here. Top of the 6th inning, time now for another pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Jackson Harding into the game for Creekside. In relief of Drew Herbst. He's got to get one more out to get out of the frame where Flagler Palm Coast is struck for 6. They've had chances throughout the ball game, but the hits just keep on coming for them in the 6th inning. 5 hits, 6 runs. Bulldogs exploding. Looking to seal the deal. 6 outs away from their first district championship since 2015. Will clinch a playoff spot. Add another chapter to what's been a storybook comeback season almost for him. A ball and 2 strikes on Tristan Miller. Two on, 2 out. Back up the middle, caught by Busey for out number 3. The Knights gotta get some runs. Had a 6-run 6 Tuesday night. Can they do it again? We'll have to find out when we return on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Welcome back in Creekside. Work some of their comeback magic. Down 6 in the bottom of the 6th. Playing for a district championship. Flagler Palm Coast put up 6 in the top half of the inning. The crowd trying to get behind them. Making some noise, trying to light a spark in this offense that's been silent all game. Andrew Kelly lines one into center. Coming in and making the catch is Connor May. Out number 1, Ty Martineau to the plate.
Now with one away, that brings up the second baseman, number 5, Ty Martineau.
Tyson Miller on the mound has struck out 4 batters in this game, but I think the area that sticks out especially is the defense behind him has been fantastic. Good. No mistakes really out on the field. Made some great plays that have saved base hits, stopped big situations, and credit where credit is due. They played a really good game defensively and out on the field, something they haven't really done too much at times this season. Pitching and defense hasn't necessarily been the way they win ball games. Usually offensive explosions are, which they've got one tonight. However, this game Flagler has done a really nice job out on the field, limiting runs, giving them a really good cushion here, with just 5 outs separating them from a district championship. After the called strike, 3-1 on Ty Martineau. Tristan Miller into the full windup and misses high for ball 4. Martineau walks, and up comes Carson McFarland. Sean Ashenfelder on deck for the Creekside Knights.
19, Carson McFarland.
McFarland in this game popped out twice. Under it a couple times. Can he straighten it out here? Just needs a line drive for a base hit. Keep it rolling. Nope, pops one up. Fair, foul, out of play.
The answer is no. You just wipe the crease off. Get one down a little bit. Come on, Carson, up the gap. Go infield, roll 2. Roll 2.
0-1 count. 1 on, 1 out for the Creekside Knights, and that hit Carson McFarland. So the Knights finally got some momentum. 2 on, 1 out. Sean Ashenfelder to the plate.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 20,
And
Sean Ashenfelder.
we'll see if this is it for Miller. They got someone up in the pen. No move. Just a mound visit here.
The game on the base is number 1, Ezra Shields.
They cannot let the Knights get any momentum to get back into this ball game. They're stretched pretty thin pitching-wise. Used up a lot of their guys, their aces. Pitched against, their ace threw against Sandalwood, threw over 100 pitches. That was Cody Clymer. Actually threw 106 pitches on Tuesday. Don't have too many options pitching, and the Knights haven't been able to take advantage of that. Nothing offensively for him in this game. First baseman Shell way in on the infield grass, expecting bunt from Ashenfelder. He's swinging away. Got a good pitch there that he takes a look at. Strike 1.
Same pitch every time. Did we get called?
2 on, 1 out. 0-1. Foul back. 2 strikes on Ashenfelder. What'd you say to him? 0-2 count. Off-speed pitch fought off. Gavin Strump on deck. He struck out twice today. 6-0. Flagler Palm Coast leads in the bottom of the 6th. Creekside trying to come back. They got 2 on, 1 out. Heart of the order coming up. That pitch misses high. 2-2. Excuse me, 1-2. Creekside dugout makes noise as the off-speed pitch misses up. Pitch number 86 coming up. Got a feeling if Ashenfelder gets on, this is going to be it for Miller. Two-two. Pop foul. Keeps on fighting. 1 for 2 with a line out and a single today. Each have been down that third base line. Therefore, Stewart pretty much 1 or 2 steps off the line on the third base side. Again, the 1-2 misses in. Umpire wanted to ring him up there. He was getting in. That was inside, though. Full count. Here comes. Misses high, ball 4. Bases loaded. Big opportunity for Creekside to get back into this game.
End of the game for the Creekside Knights.
Doesn't
12,
look like they're changing
DJ
pitchers. Miller
Corey.
off the mound, looking to the dugout, getting signs. DJ Corey pinch hitting for Gavin Strump. I love the term spark plug. I'll use it here. Plugging him in, pinch hitting. DJ Corey hasn't gotten an RBI all year, but he is batting .345. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch swinging behind it. Strike 1. A 1 count. Back into the full windup. He misses high. Tristan Miller up over 90 pitches. Martineau on third. McFarland on second. Ashenfelder on first. Spikes it. 2-1. Can the Knights capitalize on this little breath of energy they've got right here? Big moment in this game. Down by 6. Can they come through? Bases loaded. A 2-1 to Corey. Called strike 2. Miller's been struggling to hit the zone, but I got a feeling Corey's going to be in swing mode right here. Full windup. The 2-2. In the dirt. Ball 3. 3-2. Michael Bysham on deck. And we know what he's done in these situations. Hit a grand slam Tuesday. 1 out. Bases loaded for Corey. Tapped out past the pitcher, Miller. That's down. Oh, they called it foul. It's a foul ball from DJ Corey. So again, the 3-2. Full windup. Here comes. Fouled off. Can he get that put away pitch on the mound? Again, the full count, and he got him. The swing and miss. 2 gone for Michael Bisham. Big time out number 2.
Now a 2 down. That brings up the left fielder
From
number
Tristan
6,
Miller
Michael
gets the
Bishop.
strikeout. And the Knights need at least 2 runs, I think, in this situation to get back into this game. 0 for 2 today. First pitch, taken for a strike. Oh, 1. Low for a ball. 5 RBIs yesterday, Tuesday night for Bisham, including a grand slam in the 6th inning. Seems to step up in these types of situations. Can he do it again? Behind the fastball up high. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just above the dirt, low for ball number 2. Alex Calabro on deck. 2 strikes. 2 balls. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 6th. Again low. 3 and 2. Full count. Again with the bases jammed. 6-0 ball game in the district championship. Bottom of the 6th. The Knights need this. 3-2. This could be the game. Runners in motion. And sent high in the air. Down the left field line. Bauer in pursuit towards the wall. It makes the catch. A few steps from the left field wall. There's out number 3. Creekside gets nothing out of the bases loaded situation. Bisham just missed another grand slam right there. Heading into the 7th, it's 6-0. Flagler Palm Coast.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here, top of the 7th. Creekside down 6-0 to Flagler Palm Coast, and as the 1 seed coming out, it looks like this could be more playoff heartbreak for the Creekside Knights. Stuck with it to the 6th inning. The Bulldogs explode for 6 runs, and this one seems almost out of reach for the Creekside Knights as we get into the 7th. They're going to need 3 quick outs and 6 runs to at least tie in the bottom of the 7th. At the plate, Cody Clymer. 2 for 3 today. As Jackson Harding gets a strike. 1-1. Ball and a strike. Catches the zone. Strike 2. Two-strike pitch misses up high. Harding this season has been good out of relief. 8 appearances, 9 1/3 with the ERA at 1.15. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Connor May up to the plate.
Now with one away, that brings up the
He's
center
0
fielder
for
number
2.
6.
Reached
Connor
on an
May.
error and hit by pitch. Harding steps off the mound. Wants to refresh on the signs. And there's one down the left field side. In pursuit, Bisham takes a bounce and off the hop hill field. Throw to second. Not in time. Connor May in with a 1-out double. And up comes Carson Fliss.
Next up for the Bulldogs, designated hitter number 11, Carson Fliss.
Fliss 1 for 3, singled back in the 2nd inning. Man, it does get chilly out here at Atlantic Coast. It's 70 degrees, but as that one gets to the backstop, May advances to 3rd. But it's just kind of like an open, like there's trees surrounding it, but here at the baseball field, ton of open space around it. Even when there's not much of a breeze, it can get pretty chilly out here when the sun sets. Every time I've come out here, the temperature's been pretty high, but it has felt so cold. And I'm from Iowa, so I know what cold feels like. Two-0 pitch misses low and in. 3 balls, no strikes.
Let's go, double 1. He's out there.
1 out, runner on 3rd, 6-0. The Bulldogs lead the Knights. And the top of the 7th, there's a 4-pitch walk. Runners to the corners. And up comes
Don't be surprised.
Aiden Normandin. He walked in the 6th. And Darren Lester out for a pitching change. That's going to be it for Jackson Harding. So time for a pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Back after this on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Welcome back here to Atlantic Coast High School. Connor Cronin in to pitch for the Creekside Knights. The senior coming into the game missed the beginning of the season with a broken wrist. He's appeared in 4 games, 4 1/3 innings pitched. Hasn't allowed a run, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks for the senior. As the lefty comes in to face Aiden Normandin, who walked in a run in the 6th inning.
Stepping up to the plate for the Bulldogs, number 10, Aiden Normandin.
Runners on first and third, 6-0 game. At the top of the 7th inning. Bulldogs looking to give their arm even more comfort as he looks to shut down this one and bring the Bulldogs home a district championship. It's a suicide squeeze. Foul back. Oh, 1. Runner in first, most likely be in motion again. Hopped up on the infield, Martineau lets it drop, throws to first. What happened? Huh? Did they not call both of them out at first? Oh, I never moved the camera, so now I gotta describe what happened. It was up on the infield, Martineau let it drop. He threw to first and he stepped on the bag before either of them got there, it looked like. And now Martineau going over to talk. I think he called Normandin safe. Now the home plate umpire called the umpires back to talk. But they called the batter safe.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 9,
So-
Kason Nobles.
There's out number 2, runners back at the corners. Might have gotten it on camera. I don't know. It's an odd looking play, that's for sure. So, Noble's up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch. There's strike 1 on the foul ball. 1-1. Runner at first, way off. And there's Bloop into right center. 7-0. So
And the Bulldogs
RBI,
are back to the top of the order. Third baseman number 7.
7-0
Braden Stewart.
now. Braden Stewart to the plate. He's 0 for 4.
Right here, Bubba.
Runner goes. He's in a pickle. Runners are at first and third. So not going to matter. Now 2 into scoring position. It's 7-0 Bulldogs. In the 7th inning. So there's strike 1.
Keep hitting it hard, kid. Keep hitting it hard.
Missing outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Braden Stewart. Called strike 2.
You gotta hack away now, kid. Hack
2
away.
in scoring position. Bulldogs could get another run here. That one into shallow right field. Calabro comes in. It's past him. That will score at least 2. Still chasing the ball to the wall. Stewart on his horse over to third base. And he is on third.
Hell yeah!
9-0. In the 7th.
Next up for the Bulldogs, number
The Bulldogs
5,
can
Jace
mercy rule him
Pasquarello.
here.
Correction, re-entering number 12, Dalton Roberts.
Dalton Roberts up to the plate in a 9-0 ball game, looking to put the final nail in the coffin.
Let's go, D-Rob.
Curveball called strike.
1-2.
1-1. And it hit him. Dalton Shaw to the plate.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, the first baseman, number 24, Dalton Shell.
Let's go, 2-4.
And out comes Chris King. And it looks like Michael Bysham coming in now to pitch. Try to keep this game alive and give the Knights some form of hope. Heading into the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back after this pitching change, brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Welcome back here, bottom of the 7th inning. Dalton Shaw looking to finish this one off and bring Flagler Palm Coast their first district championship since 2015. Dalton Shell at the plate. Swung on a miss. Fastball up high. Michael Bisham in the pitch. And this pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. It's 2 strikes on Shell. Oh, 2. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 3. So the Knights get one more chance, down 9-0. They got to work some big-time magic if they want to win this ball game. We'll be back after this on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com. Or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Bottom of the 7th, one last chance for the Creekside Knights, down 9-0, facing newly entered into the game. Dalton Roberts gets a strike past Alex Calabro. Numbers on Roberts in this pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard as that one's fouled away. He has pitched in 8 games, thrown 8 2/3, 4.84 ERA, 10 strikeouts to 2 walks. 2-strike pitch popped up, foul ground. Catch is made by Thomas Seeley, out number 1.
Now with one away, that
What a
brings up the
story
first
this-
baseman, number 24, Elias Hicks.
Flagler team, they've, with first-year head coach Kevin Marsh, hadn't had a winning season since 2015. Ups and downs all year for him. Ended the regular season at 13-12. They've come in and they have earned this in the district playoffs. 15-5 over Atlantic Coast, knocked off maybe the toughest team in the region in Sandalwood, as Hicks sends the opposite field out of play. Strike 1. What a job this team has done. On paper, it doesn't seem like it would work as well as it did. Teams came in hitting .310 against the Bulldogs team ERA at .437. Hitting .244 as a team. Not exactly a recipe for success, but they've found ways to win. And they're just about to deliver their school their first district title in 8 years. Oh, that one hit off the face of the third baseman, Braden Stewart. Talking to his coach, making sure he's all right. As he's going to come out of the game. I hope he's okay. They've made no move for a replacement, it looks like. He's just by the dugout right now, talking to his coach. Grabs his glove, and Stewart's going to head back out to the field. So good to see. Braden Stewart out to third base. So 2 strikes on Elias Hicks. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Full count. Two, called strike 3. Will Busey, the last hope for the Creekside Knights.
Number 3, Will Busey.
Let's go, 1-2.
That's strike 1. Creekside will play in the regional playoffs. Do not think they will get a home game. Will most likely be on road, but with the record they've had this season, they will get an at-large bid as Busey rockets one down that first base side. Going to be at least 1. He's going for 2. The throw will not be in time. It's a stand-up double for Will Busey. Well, all the Knights now have to do
Center fielder number 10, Andrew Kelly.
is get a bunch of hits, score 9 runs without recording an out. Tune in, folks. You can either see 2 things are going to happen. 1 of 2 things. Flagler Palm Coast most likely is about to win their first district championship since 2015, or you're going to witness one of the best comebacks in district championship history. So I wouldn't go away. Good eye, Drew. 2-0 on Andrew Kelly. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 3. Roberts struggling to find the zone. Got to bring it down a little bit. Just needs 1 more out. Up and in. Kelly avoids getting hit by the pitch. It's a 4-pitch walk. So runners on first and third.
Next up for the Knights,
And
second
up comes
baseman,
Ty
number
Martineau.
5, Ty Martineau.
On the move, Kelly takes second. Call ball 1 on a close pitch to Martineau. Next pitch, high strike. 1-1. Martineau skies that to left. The catch is made, and Flagler Palm Coast tosses the gloves in the air. Dog pile out by the mound. The Bulldogs have won their first district championship since 2015. Under first-year head coach Kyle Marsh, they have gotten the job done. They have earned it, and they come away with a 9-0 win over the Creekside Knights.
Congratulations to Flagler.
Congratulations to the Bulldogs as they will get home field advantage. In the upcoming state playoffs, they get to go home district champions and have great momentum headed in
for the sites and times of
to
those
the state playoffs. Creekside will be back next week. We'll see where and when they play, as well as who.
That's all.
But for now, I'm Noah Schlick Sports signing off, saying have a great weekend. Congratulations to the Flagler Palm Coast Bulldogs, and I'll see you